What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we have Ash with us on the channel today, guys. We're gonna talk about some champions that skyrocketed on our accounts. We have so many champions available, right? So it's definitely good to see some old champions coming back into the game. What's up, Ash? How you doing, buddy?
Skratch, what's up, man? I'm doing very, very well. Can't wait to chat Raid Shadow Legends with you. And yeah, I have a lot of champions, man. It's tough to narrow my list down to just 3 champions.
I know, right? Like, we've been collecting all these champions for like, what, 2-3 years now, and we're just playing them. But time to time, you just find like a hidden gem. You even forget about that champion, and you're like, oh my god, I've been using this champion for so long now, and he's just so amazing. Why have I kept this champion aside for so long, you know? So
yeah, that's the thing with like, how many champions are there in this game right now, dude? Those are like
there must be near
6, 7,
yeah,
800?
around 700, man.
Yeah.
Around 700,
yeah.
thousands.
With
Yeah.
this, yeah, right. With this many champions, you can you just kind of there's a lot of room for hidden gems. So yeah, love these videos.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you want to start with the first champion, actually, I'm gonna give you the role there.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the big pig, Norad. So Skinwalker, Norad. I think that some people always liked Norad, like a small 1% of the player base. But people who use Norad for a long time, you'll recognize the value. But I think I'm actually noticing him on several of the top teams in Hydra Clan Boss. But he's good really everywhere in the game. He's one of the better damage mitigators in the game. He has block active skills on his A1, his damage based on defense. He's a fast champion for a big pig in ironclad armor, you know. He's got the AoE with block buffs on a 3-turn cooldown, which is so important, obviously, for Hydra Clan Boss. But a variety of other areas in the game, Doom Tower Waves, you know, different areas. It's always good to have, right? And then he's immune to CC, stun, freeze, sleep at least, and decreased damage taken by all allies under 1 or more buffs by 15%, under no buffs by 25%. So basically, Skratch, he's got the built-in strengthen on his passive, essentially, either the 15 or the 25% version. And then defense and damage by 40%. I mean, what else do you want from a tank for your team, right?
Absolutely. He was actually my very first legendary, man. And I gotta say, I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed when I got him because he wasn't as good as he is now, okay? Basically, he had all his kit a bit messed up, and he was doing damage based on attack or some crazy stuff like that. That's why his defense is still pretty low compared to the attack, you know? So they never adjusted that. Would be nice to see Playdom actually adjusting a bit the stats on him. That would make him definitely even better than he is right now.
Absolutely. But yeah, he's my choice, and I'm happy with the big pig. I actually built him somewhat recently. It's funny that you mentioned that, though, Skratch, because I look back to, I think the second legendary I ever pulled was Prince Kaimar. And dude, this is embarrassing now 3 years later or whatever, but I was bummed out too. I was like, this guy looks like he's awful. And it's like, dude, one of the best legendaries of the game, man. It's funny looking back at how you assess the value of champions like way back when you're starting playing, you know?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. If you're not a bit familiar with it, you're like just going off track completely with the champions. But
exactly. Who you got number 1?
I'm gonna get a legendary as well for the number 1 here, and I started using him for the last 2 months. I've never been a big fan before, honestly, just because bombs. What are bombs doing? But Lord Shazaar, man, he's actually such a strong champion now for arena. That's kind of like my part of the game, my passion. So I really started using him a lot. We have the speed aura for arena, the highest in the entire game. And then his base stats are not overall insane in terms of attack or anything like that. But we have his A2 giving him increased attack, block debuffs, extra turn, so then we can land bombs AoE. And if the attack is critical, we're gonna knock them down to 1 turn. So whenever the opponent is gonna take a turn, if they're wearing a stone skin set or anything like that, boom, they're going down. That's what I like about him. And with the A1, a lot of people are not aware of this, okay? He deals damage, and his damage increases by 15 for each debuff on the target. So let's just say you have a clan boss team, the poison bar is full, and you have a spot for a different damage dealer in the team as well. Take him, switch off his A2 if you want, if he's messing up your comp. He deals so much damage with the A1, it's actually crazy.
Wow, that's a good call out there. Honestly, I'm just gonna be real with you, bro. I didn't realize that he had that second sentence on the A1. I haven't used a lot of Lord Shazaar, to be totally honest with you. I have him. I haven't built, but I haven't used him enough outside of the arena, just messing around with bomb teams, to not recognize that, yeah, 15%, if you got 10 debuffs on the freaking clan boss, you're getting a lot of value, right?
Yeah,
150%. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, it's very crazy, and he's a triple hitter as well. So Giant Slayer. So overall, he'll be dropping in so much damage. It's crazy, actually.
Okay. So in the arena, how do you run him with just like super high attack and accuracy? Do you put him in? What do you have him in?
So I have him on a perception set.
Perceptions?
So I have 3 perception sets on him. I'm usually running him with Necret, so he gets protected. He gets immunity if I'm attacking teams with hegemons or anything like that. And I have around 7k attack because he's a +2 champion. He's empowered, plus the faction guardians is full. And I have around 500 accuracy on him. Full crit rate as well.
Who's the rest of the team that you run him with usually? Necret, him, and who else?
Lady Kimi and Warlord.
Okay. All right. Who goes for Warlord fastest?
Lady Kimi increases speed, increase accuracy, and then if they have a Mitrala, if they have a high resistance cleanser in the team, Warlord is just gonna make sure nobody moves in that team, you know, and then he's just cleaning them up. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds scary, man. All right, cool. My second champion is, I think the cat's a little bit out of the bag here. This is probably like 3 or 4 months ago that she had the real, value surge, but I just finally built Cardinal, the Sacred Order Epic Champion in Stone Skin, and it's just so much fun to play her in a Stone Skin set. I'm not sitting here telling you that she is like the best arena strategy, but you can really speed farm pretty easily, just keeping her alive with Stone Skin and then using the Redemption ability, reviving all dead allies with their turn meter boosted to max, meaning that they're guaranteed to go next and just nuke down the enemy team. So I'm having a lot of fun with Cardinal, and because of the Stone Skin set primarily, I feel like her value has definitely gone massively higher.
Absolutely, and you just brought something back to me, so I'm actually gonna change one of the champions that I had on the list because of your pick, basically. So she is awesome. She was my first Void Epic, and I fed her. I looked at the A1, I was like, what, 10% just for a poison? Get out of here.
There you go.
Feed up my other champions, you know? But then I was like, okay, she was actually pretty good because that revive is unique. Nobody else in the entire game has this skill to boost the thermometer to max, you know? And
yes,
it's definitely tons of fun. With the Stone Skin is literally the perfect set for her to beat the speed teams. It's such an easy farm, accessible for everyone that has the champion, guys. Just farm Hydra, the normal difficulty, get a couple of pieces, and bang, you're gonna be able to wreck all the fastest teams, you know, the faster teams.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about really anything, you know, just Stone Skin and that's it. You know, for the most part, it's pretty easy, kind of set it and forget it team. So totally agree, man. So who's your change?
My change is no one else but Kaitis. So if you go at Night Revenants, they're actually going hand in hand, so good together. You gotta try them together, Ash. Kaitis actually hits so much harder than Tranda that you won't believe it. The only thing with him is he needs a bit of a setup, okay? So if you're using him with Cardinal, they're literally the perfect combo, guys. Definitely try it out if you have the champions. So
he has 30% HP. I got you.
So when he has 50% HP, he activates his secret skill, and this deals so much damage, is absolutely insane. He's a double hitter as well, so he can kill whatever, you know. But honestly, he's such a beast. His base attack is pretty good, and you would be surprised to see how high are actually the multipliers on the champion, you know.
Yeah, I built Kaitis, and I actually did a guide on him probably like a year or two ago, like a while ago, just for like fun. But back then, it just wasn't the same. Like, he's perfect for a Cardinal team, you know, a Cardinal Stone Skin team. But back then, I don't know if you were as big of a fan of him like before Stone Skin, but for me, he was just fun to play around, kind of like Deathless, like fun to play around with, but just too niche to actually build the team around. But now, you can have some fun with him.
Oh, absolutely. No, yeah, you should definitely revisit that. You're gonna have a blast with it, honestly.
Maybe I will, my friend. Maybe I will. All right. So my third and final champion is going to be none other than Gerp Tuck Mossbeard. So Gerp Tuck is, I mean, like, listen, endgame players have been using him for a while, right? But really, with the introduction of Hydra Clan Boss, man, Gerp Tuck is just like on all of my best teams, right? Like, he's just perfectly suited for not just helping more damage anywhere in the game. For the most part, you can use him certainly in Dragon or in any dungeon, I guess, depending on affinity, with his poison, extra damage, synergy that he has in his kit. But having the having the cleanse, or excuse me, the remove all debuffs except poison from all allies. So the cleanse, and then the heal, and then the shield on a 2-turn cooldown. That druidic boon ability is absolutely fantastic. And I love the fact that he has block buffs on a 3-turn cooldown as well. I love block buffs. I look for it, on basically all of my teams at this point in the game, because I hate, either that or a buff stripper on my team. And Gerp Tuck just serves a lot of utility as a support, as the block buffs, and as the extra damage because of all the poisons on my own team.
Yeah, he's actually a very solid champion, and you can definitely say his value skyrocketed a lot. Like, I remember when they released the fusion, everybody was so negative towards.
Oh, he was like the worst.
Yeah, he's such a bad champion.
It was Pixneal level hate on this dude.
Yeah, all I looked at was the passive and the increased damage synergy that he has in the kit. I was like, oh my god, this guy with better Khazar Septimus, boom, one-shot spider, We didn't have stage 25 at that point, so I was actually excited for the champion, but definitely I can see all the hate that was on it. Now, my next champion, Ash, let's see if I'm going to surprise you with this one. I recently just found a passion for this champion, Aynax. Man, he
did surprise me.
He deals more damage than Dracomorph. Funny enough, it's just crazy. Like, he's such a badass in clan boss. The A1 double hitter, decreased defense. The A2, sorry, we have poisons, we have decreased accuracy, attacks one enemy 2 times. The A3 brings in weaken. His passive is a bit of a wonky one, so if you're running unkillable champions, it's a bit harder to tune, not impossible. But with block damage champions for clan boss or just a normal clan boss team, he's actually such a beast of a champion. I got him in compared with some of the top champions in the game, and he dealt like 40 plus million damage in a Barrier comp. I was like, wow.
Wow, dude, that's insane. I knew he was good for clan boss. He's a little one. Is there anywhere you'd use him other than clan boss?
I actually tried him on the Dreadhorn boss because of decreased accuracy.
Okay. That's actually not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
I can see him even on the dragon because of the poisons, Like, I can definitely see some use for the champion.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think his A1 is one of the harder hitting epic A1s in the game. Am I correct on that? Am I making that up?
With the build that I had, which was pretty solid, he was doing around 150, 170k per hit, so 300 plus k. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I know you got that end game gear, so
yeah,
I'll take 25% off and figure that's what that's what I could do. But man, bro, I'll try Aynax. I want to try Kaitis first though. He's like the most enticing out of your 3. Who do you agree with the most out of my 3?
With yours?
I had Norad, Gerp Tuck, and Cardinal. Yeah.
Gerp Tuck, yeah. Gerp Tuck is the one for me.
Mine is Kaitis out of your 3. I'm sure your viewers will let us know.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments down below, guys. And make sure you head over and check out Ash's channel. The link is going to be in the description down below. We have tons of different videos dropping here, there. I'm holiday by the time you're going to see this video, guys. So we actually pre-recorded quite a few for you guys to enjoy them. But we'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.